Hey, how's it going everyone? RedEyedJedi here. I was doing back-to-back of videos. I just did the one on Julia and Vivi, and now I am covering the daily yield calculator. I'm not going to go too in-depth on it, but I'm going to go and cover how to use it easily, just to try and figure out where we are money-wise. Let me apologize for that one. I need to open up my handy dandy notebook. All right, so what I'm going to do real quick is I'm here on the farm, looking at the farm, and I was trying to figure out, like, I tried calculating how much everything is right here. You got high YFIN but a low APY. And honestly, this pool right here, because it's crazy, if you notice all the YFIN is lower in a lot of spots, and they put it here and they got everyone to shift over here, and so it shifted the market a little bit. I don't know if all of you were paying attention or not, but there was some shifting. I showed it a little bit in my last video. To go and figure out the math. Now I'm going to have to talk to Indy. I think he had a good idea of how to figure out, like, if you look here and you see that you have 0.0016% or whatever staked here, that you can figure out basically how much USD and YFLIR that is without having to do the whole unstaked claim and whatnot. I don't know how to do that off the top of my head. I know he showed me, and it's one of those things I've used maybe once and forgot. So I'm going to just go ahead and give you an idea of what we're dealing with here, how to figure out how much you're going to get in your pool, and then you're just going to have to figure out an easy way to figure out basically how much money you'd put in here, right? Just as an example, like, first I'll figure out how much I am gaining a day on mine. So you got your daily yield calculator. My stake is right here, so we'll copy that. Total staked. Reward rate is right there. And so basically I would be getting 0.1541 YFIN a day. Unfortunately, I had created this video, and then I had messed up somewhere, and I felt like it was better just to start over and start fresh. So unfortunately, I don't have the values on me right now, and I don't want to hit the unstake and figure this all out again. So with YFIN and everything combined, we'll just say I have this much. No, that's trying to think about how much money I would say I would be at. We'll just say this right here. I have this in YFLR. All right. Everything combined, once I swapped everything, it came down to this much. We're just saying that. It's not telling you exactly how much that is, right? But the reason why I'm doing that is because you might look at, well, now here it changed, but you might say, oh, well, what if I want to check the single pools? And which one? Like, this one looks kind of tasty, right? So USD. If I had that much YFLIR, and I want to jump in this USD pool, would it be worth it? All right. So, well, first we'll check this one. So if I was to say with this one here, your stake, we're going to say was the 33,000. Total staked, I can add my value to this to give you more closer value, but because we're not, Elon Musk or anything, we're not dealing with ridiculous amounts of money. So a small amount's not going to affect much. So if I was to put it here, I would get 0.0762 YFIN daily. That's not, this is where I would put my pocket change. So now let me go to swap real quick. I was over here playing with numbers earlier, like I said, and I'm going to just say I got that Y flare and I want that in a USD. So that would be this much USD. I'm going to create a new window for that, or new spot. There we go. And we'll just say USD. And then, why not also, because we're going to be in that area, we're going to check Doge. And since we're at it, might as well check Litecoin. I am not going to do this with the dual pairs. I would suggest talking to Indy. Maybe I can talk to him and figure out the math, and I'll do a whole video on that to explain to everyone how to do the math for it. But right now, I'm going blank as far as all that goes. So now we found out here I am making 0.0762. All right. If I was to throw that amount into Doge, so let me copy this Doge amount. And then the Doge pool. And the YFIN daily. So here, I mean, that's actually not that bad compared to what I'm getting daily on my other one, on my paired pool. That's looking pretty good. So Doge, is it giving me that? Whoa, I don't think it's giving me that. I did the highlight, but I did not paste. Okay, so next, LTC. Total staked. YFIN daily. Same. And then my Litecoin. Your stake there. So this one, ooh. Maybe I'll move my money here. Shh, you didn't hear that. Now I'm going to have to check and see what mine was again. Going down to USD. Go ahead and copy this. $35. And then let me copy my USD. So, oh, well, LTC and USD are tied as far as how much I would get in a single pool. And let me scroll down again, and I hope you don't mind me doing this, but I'm going to check my values one more time. And the only other thing you'd have to keep in mind is in the single pools, once you put that amount in, it is that amount. You're not based off of a LP token, so if the value of USD goes down, you still have that amount of USD. It's just worth less. So there's always that positive there. Oh, and look at that, just barely over. So I'll put this right here just so they're all together. From what I have, and I did a guesstimate, yes, but it is very close. And look at this. I would get just about the same if I put all of it in USD, and just like barely less if I put it in LTC. So that's a good way to figure out as far as the single pairs. When you're looking into the dual pairs, I will try to do some more research on that to give you the best explanation without taking a lot of time and driving you crazy. Because I know the name of the game is making money. But the only thing I could suggest is maybe look at how big the pools are. I mean, no, you're not going to be able to do that. No guesstimating. We're not going to do that today. I'll figure out the math, and I will do a video on the math. But this is how I figure out my daily, like how much I got and where I'd put everything else. And then if I really want to, for video's sake, I'm not going to, but I could always unstake and throw it into another pool or two to see what my percentage would be, how many LP tokens I would get in that pool, and try and figure out the best way. But so far, I've been happy in this one. I am going to diversify a little bit, and I think if I do diversify, I'm going to go in some of these single token assets as well, because as you see, you could very easily go into like a Litecoin or USD right now as a single token and make good money. So it's up to you. You want to throw it a single pool or a paired pool. Paired pool has a little more risk than a single pair, but sometimes that risk is worth it. All right, everyone. So that's it for this video. This is the follow-up video to my last one, kind of. So thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate everything. I don't believe I was able to throw in my shout out in my last video because I had remade the beginning on that one. It happens at times because if I stumble a little too much, I try to start over and polish it up for you guys. So I'd like to give a huge shout out to our Flare community. The Flare Finance community is awesome. In the Discord, I've dropped into the rain chat, and so much just positive energy in there. Everyone is cool. Everyone, hey, Red Eye, what's up? You did have the one guy, oh, hey, there's that pink-eyed guy. But besides that guy, everyone else like, hey, Red Eye, and give me props and all that. And, I appreciate it. And that's the thing that keeps me going. And then even better news is one of the people that I've been following for quite a while now in the XRP community. I'm not going to say his or her name on who followed me today. If you saw on Discord, I like, whoo, hey, did you see? But I don't know if they want to be like, oh, hey, I don't want everyone to know I'm following Red Eye. So I won't put it out there. I don't want to embarrass them. But still, give a shout out to the whole crypto family. We got Mickey B. Fresh, we got Jungle Inc., we got Crypto Eddie, we got Kevin Cage. I believe I've even heard some Flare news from Moon Lambo and from XRP Chiz, and you got Digital Asset Investor and Brad Kimes, which is Digital Assets Daily. And of course, Bearable Bull, can't forget him too. I mean, that's like the group of people I've listened to almost religiously for months until this past couple of weeks when I jumped on my own YouTube, because it's taken up a lot of time. But I appreciate all of the shout outs they give out to the Flare community. And especially when you start following me, that's even more of just a, yeah, it's cool. I don't know. So I appreciate it. I appreciate all the positive vibes I get from the community. If you want to hit me up, you could always find me on Twitter. You could find me on the Flare Finance Discords. I also have my own, which is called Dream Tank. I had to think of what the name was. Dream Tank, because it's going to be. I have plans for it. It's not just for the strategy talk. It's for other things too in the future. A lot of big things. Stick with me. I'll be hitting up articles left and right. I'm going to try to put out multiple videos a day for you guys. Not just the whole swapping, because some people like that. I don't want to bore you with it though, because I like to put out some good news too. And with me putting all this time out, I'm going to do my best for you, for the community, bring you guys some great information as best as I can. So like the video I just posted in this one, like, share, subscribe, follow. And you guys are awesome. Talk to you later.